Hey there, this is Peacekeeperalex and the Psychic Wargamers. This is going to be the Psychic Wargamers stream number 153. And this is going to be the Psychic Wargamers Total War Three Kingdoms Yellow Turban Rebellion campaign Let's Play number 74. We're going to carry on here. He against Tao Ying, Battle of Tangxian. Start battle. Nah, we could delegate this. Yeah, we'll delegate. Battle of Donghai, Tangxian. Recruit. Fire versus Enigmatic. As you were taking in the air, occupied 8 wounded, capture of settlement Tangxian. Dang it, before I could read it. Here we go. It's Battle of Shangyang, Shanglian, He against Kongrong, 2,101 deployed and reinforcing 1,920 for He against 2,953 deployed for Kongrong. Start battle. A lot of Sacred Guards watching this one. So on my side here, it's going to be Faith Preservers and Sacred Garden Watch. 4 units apiece. No, 6 units for Sacred Garden Watch. 2 units Faith Preservers. We also have some Yellow Sky Heralds and Axe Wielder Vulgars as well too. And then we have another 8 units Yellow Turban Warriors Light Sword, which really kind of remind me more of a medium sword to be true. Alright, and there's also, and from the enemy we can see right across the field here, they already have some Lance Cavalry, Mounted Lancer Militia, Mounted Saber Militia. They have Shuangjia Spearmen, Key Sword Guards, Key Warriors, Northern Saber Infantry, and Key Crossbowmen as well too. The generals Zhao Wanzhen, Shi Rui Wen, and Qua Ray. The Vanguard. And he is fighting for Kongrong. So Kongrong against He, waiting for the reinforcing army. Generals beat up too. Does have knowledge of the body. And he heals up the generals. Lucky for that. And our general for He, Yai Jai, Yu Shu, and Ren Hui. More reinforcements hitting the field for He, evening up the battle. Not too many bowmen for He's side. They did have 4 units Holy Arrow Archers, 2 units Peasant Archers, 1 unit, and Yellow Turban Archers, 1 unit to make the 4-unit contingent of the archers that they did have on this battlefield. did have one horseman unit too. Oh wait, no. Make that 5. medium spear cavalry they did have. And that would probably be the game changer here. And they did have mounted lancer militia, lance cavalry, and mounted saber militia. There's probably going to be a bout on the left flank. Group of generals at 7. And another one does have knowledge of the body again. Healer Hanxian, able to heal up the generals in time. All of them going to get healed here for Yi side. I do see that the buff kind of changed a bit. Yeah. Cavalry coming in. Reinforcements. He cavalry. I wanted to see if we had any spearmen, light glaive infantry. We do, and it was right nearby.
Your rebellion is over, scum. Stop wasting my time!
And there would be a cav charge on the left flank. And he moving his forces upwards. A huge cav charge. We send the generals after one of the one of the enemy generals here, one Kongrong, General of Kongrong, Kyo Ray, Kilroy almost. You got it. You can see it. Send all 5 generals after him.
You will lose and be forgotten. Your words are spineless, and so are you. Cavalry.
And try to situate the cavalry. And another cav charge right from behind. So a skirmish up in front, and then he sends his main army. And really, Kongrong had half his army trying to battle that skirmish. See cavalry. Cavalry against swords and spears. But he did get some foot soldiers over there as well too, so some yellow turban warrior units, peasants, I think, as well.
Our men have been discovered.
To attention! For the cause! Steel yourselves!
Make ready! Attack!
Able to hit knowledge of the body and healing. So 2 general healers able to save this day by healing. Lashing out, generals were able to get right in the mix of the bulk of the unit, and the skirmish mainly won.
Ready! Strike! Our time is now!
Swords drawn!
Prepare! Stand ready! Bowmen! Move!
Ready! Move out quickly! Make haste!
Locked and ready! Break down!
Scholar crossbowmen under fire. So bowmen exchanging fire here.
Attend, swordsmen! Run! Swords sharpened! Rise up! Return! Stand ready! The time has come! At the ready!
So the skirmish still in front happening. The main lines had to shift off to the right flank for He hold off the rest of Kongrong's army. And Kongrong still did have key crossbowmen, key noble brothers, archer militia. He had a lot of archers on the field on this one, and yet they didn't attack He's archers enough to diminish. And meanwhile, he was targeting their archers as he went, and continued to shift over to the left.
The enemy unit flees!
Able to pick off archer units one by one of Kongrong's.
The enemy run!
And He forces still in that skirmish off to the left flank. Both sides just really nitty gritty here. He generals mainly fought in that skirmish. But there was others. Yeah, there was. I think there was another general there. Yeah, he ended up retreating. One of the generals for Kongrong.
Enemy run!
There was one last general on the field, I believe. Yeah, Shiroen. And the right flank breaks from, and he secures that right flank. Just a small contingent in the center for Calmrong left. Archers go and charge in. Out of bows, out of bow fire, arrows. Swords held high. Holding off this last unit. General, Calmrong's general.
The enemy unit flees.
And then you see recorrecting here some Shuangjia spearmen. I'm going to be taking off some Faith Preservers and Holy Arrow Archers too as well, who are out of ammunition, so they charge in. Victory on that one. Close victory. Shangyong Pass, he continues to lead victorious here. 4,021 deployed for He Yi, who loses 1,536 with 2,485 remaining. 397 enemy captured. Kong Rong, who deployed 2,953, loses 2,282, but then has 671 remaining. Get to recruit. Transferred a unit, get a healthy unit there just in case they turning and trying to attack. He ends up sending all 4 armies through that pass, trying to get over to that last settlement, having to worry about for Kongrong. And meanwhile, that was in the west. In the east, they're already starting to try and besiege Kongrong settlements by high. We can actually delegate this one. Siege of Bai Hai, Juxian, he deploys 1,772, reinforcing with 4,431. Kong only has 200 soldiers in Bai Hai in this one. And that pretty much sealed the deal with 4 large armies for He moving through. Occupy and 8 wounded.
This location suits our plan.
Our victory is proof of heaven's approval.
So at Bai Hai, they end up stealing the show and maneuvering against Kongrong furthermore. 1,640 against 575. Bai Hai Jimmo. Mai Chang of Kongrong gets caught. Loses all 575. And that was another one of Kongrong's army off the board, and Bahajimo in sight.
The mightiest tree survives at its roots. Marching.
And Guan Yu moving forces over to Dong Pingling, and Wang Shao having to go race over there.
Summon the merchants. I would browse their
And this would be a legendary battle, Wang Shao against Guan Yu, Liu Bei's last army on the board. Supposedly. And look at all the Gongdu armies, holy smoke. Moving through Liu Yang. The two armies there that he could actually snake it over there and snag Liu Yang if he wanted to. He ended up staying at Liangxian, Liu Yang province. Yeah. Liu Yang's the province, I think. Fairly certain. Yeah. Liangxian and Hongnong. Hongnong is another one that was under Gongdu control. Liu Yang was that last city there, near the last city of Yuanshu. Second last city he had was in Yingchuan, but it was in Xu Chang's, no, it was. Yeah, but that's the commandery. Clicking on it, that's the commandery. But it's of Xuchang province, I think. No, Yingchuan province. It is in Yingchuan province. It's interesting how they put it at the Chenlu. That was always it. And Xuchang of the Kingdom of Song was another one that was a part of it. And yeah, but it was of Yingchuan province. Interesting. Well, that's how that goes sometimes. So more farming he can do. Continue to build more farming. Repair the damaged buildings in Baihai quickly. Repair the buildings in Lin, in Huanan. One general to upgrade Fengzuo. Mobility plus 25% battle running speed, yeah. Raise your sail 1 foot and you get 10 feet of wind.
one root. Body and mind must rest.
We're gonna end turn. And Liu Bei does do battle here. Guan Yu attacks. Be 5,081 against 3,219. He against Liu Bei. Huang Shao against Guan Yu. Siege of Dongping.
Too long have we languished under the injustices of the nobility.
You again. So be it.
It is freedom or death, friends.
Okay, so it was a forted settlement. This was going to be an interesting one then. Guan Yu's going to have a difficult task ahead of him. So on He's side, he had a lot of archers. On this one, he had 9 units of archers. What else did he have? He had a lot of Yellow Turban warrior units, as always. He had about 6 units of that light sword infantry, legendary. You'll get some Yellow Turban horseman units. 3 units. Did have a lot of other ones too as well. Yellow Sky Heralds, Yellow Turban Spearmen, Yusha, People's Warband, Militia Virtue, had Axe Wheeler Vulgars, and some Reclaimers, some heavy spear guards as well. Did have a Yellow Turban Archers Captain, Yellow Turban Spearman Captain in this one. We're going to hit the Start Battle button. And Tashi C, along with Guan Yu. That's one of the generals. You also have Lu Chu as well, the young general. And he actually fought in this one. With Huang Shao and Pingai.
You must defeat them.
And duel starts between Pingai and Lu Chu.
I will cut you to pieces for your treachery.
Oh, you talk as well? Fascinating.
In these caverns, this really well-forted settlement, he had stakes and oil spills on some of them.
Stand ready. For China!
It was really difficult to get in. Past those towers, they had archer towers. And they had just had the hill advantage too as well.
Your doom is inevitable. Your bravado outmatches your skill. Strike us down! Break out then!
The enemy warriors are running. Ha!
Yellow Turban! Let's fly!
Pingai emerging near victorious in this duel. Some archers hanging around as well as, but not bothering the fight.
final battle. So make it count. The worst part about this is you really tried. The enemy general falls! Ha! The time has come! No! Weapons ready! Stand ready! At the ready! Fight! Run! 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 Charge! Steel yourselves! Prepare! Double time! At the ready! Destroy them!
Pink guy and he doing the charge out the gate.
Please! What cowards!
And the entrances to this forted settlement just really locked down. Shut down Liu Bei forces here, and this might very well have been the last army. Last stand for Liu Bei.
One step closer to victory.
Cav charge here. Trying to get rid of the last remainders of this Liu Bei army.
The enemy unit flees.
Ooh, holy. Generals, man. Tashi C with that bow.
Look! The enemy run! Raven!
enemy run! The enemy warriors are running!
He forces winning on all sides. Guan Yu with the last contingent still at that southern gate. The Yi archers just not going down heavily enough, and it's just been a scrappy battle over here.
Spearmen, stand ready! Unleash fury! Show no mercy! The time has come!
Tashi C in dual combat here with Ping Gai, who had won his battle previously. Guan Yu as well. Last two remainder on the battlefield here. Couple recorrecting. Tashi C falls.
Cannot surrender! Fire upon them!
Guan Yu trapped and wavering. And a victory off that last wavering. Guan Yu retreating off the battlefield. Close victory.
Celebration is due. Let the wise
5,081 deployed for He Yi.
let the captives go.
Loses 1,640 with 3,441 remaining. 305 enemy captured. Liu Bei ends up losing 3,219. No. Liu Bei ends up deploying 3,219. Loses 2,898 with 321 remaining. And hit the recruit.
We have need of courageous warriors.
Liu Bei still, and they still have an army. I think that's what that was all about. Sally Forth, I think. Huang Shao. hard thinking from the Kingdom of Wei. Kongrong ends up attacking again. Battle of Shangyong. We're going to delegate this. So Kongrong chased out of the pass. And his other army gone. They have one army remaining.
Let them go and repent.
Sabotage stockpiles. As your court holds to discuss the pressing business of the day, your administrator runs into the throne room, bowing profusely in spite of his obvious haste. He recounts that a small force led by an enemy minister has snuck through your defenses under cover of night and spoiled the supplies stored close by. The act was discovered in the early light of the morning by one of your patrols, along with the bodies of the unfortunate guards murdered during the foray. Dashi C. So he lived and ended up raiding the stockpiles. So whoa! Scandal at court. Sometimes a river at an impasse will split in twain. For weeks, vicious rumors have been circulating about the court, around under the two loyal officers of their treacherous disloyalty to you, and worse, their villainous thievery of your property. Feng Cao. Looking deeper into this matter, your agents inform me that these rumors, while apparently untrue, were likely started by an enemy minister. Sadly, however, the damage to the reputation has already been done. So he's in his Angsin, sending rumors. Feng Cao. In a nighttime raid by Qi Gong against Han Yuang Chang, their agent reveals that these raids were led by an enemy minister intent on stopping your advance through the region. Nighttime raids. So that was probably near Shangyong Pass by Kongrong.
Justice is on our side.
And then he's able to catch up with Liu Bei here. Huang Shao is able to catch up, and that was the end of that. We had to disperse.
Now let us celebrate with abandon. Deflect with shield, cleave with sword. Hold the center. A lacking heart.
Goodbye, Hajimo.
At ease. Crush them.
They're able to catch Kongrong again. I think I'm going to leave it off here. That's where we're going to leave it off. Thank you for joining.